So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Hey, echo.
Rush in. Under. Rush in. Hey, watch it, watch it. Hey, check 20.
You kill. Here we go, here we go.
Motion. Bumps up the helmet. Here we go.
Check.
Here's Breeze. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money, because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 23-yard line.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
21. X3. 218, chop.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Hits his target, the tight end, Will Tye. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23.
Here we go. 180. 12. 21.
You got nothing. Check three. Say. Watch the eye.
Hey, gun.
Check 99.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point. An update from Buffalo. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Whoa. 261, matchbox lights. Over.
He's coming.
Kill.
Check 31.
53. Hey. High 7.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Breeze. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah. Not
an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Whip. Watch the whip. Check. Cross. Hey, kill.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. The 49ers have Richie James back deep. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
First down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Any weapon.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
All day, defense, all day, all day. Mike's 47.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, San Francisco.
Here we go.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Chopper!
Kill.
On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I got this. Check. Recon, 132 fighter.
56.
Garoppolo going to give this one to McKinnon. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. 31 yards there and a 1st down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it? Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
21.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now a play fake here on first down. But he's got Smith here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
That's another Saints first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Check safety, check safety. 6 guys, check 6 guys.
Hey, easy.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On play action, now Breeze. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. Football 101, you've got to let the guy catch the ball.
You have to know the ball is there. You have to know it's arrived. Otherwise, you're going to get flagged every time.
So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty.
Check 6-6, pull it high.
Hey, check 24, watch 24. Watch safety creep, watch safety creeping. Safety's
11.
Out to the right, here's McKinnon. He finds an opening past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
First down.
Here we go.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty.
I got this. Protein spill. White.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. Demario Davis, who was the Saints' leading tackler in his first year in New Orleans, in on the stop.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here we go. Black 80!
From just shy of midfield, Garoppolo, the first catch of the game for George Kittle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. This will be caught by Brown. Touchdown, 49ers. Antonio Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Niners 28, Saints nothing. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Hey, watch the slam.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Easy, opposite.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Now Breeze. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. Kill. I smell fear in that.
Breeze now. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Here we go. 80. Mike, 47. It's a 21. It's a part now.
47 is the mic. 47.
21. Watch the screen. Pass. Bang, man.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. He's going deep, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Check.
53, check.
Pilot, 64, weak.
I'm getting tired of seeing me.
From the 27, Breeze looking deep downfield. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense, great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
And that's caught by Smith. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a play fake. Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. To throw, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened.